Okay. All right, and I am live on this, right? Testing one, testing two. Oh, goodness gracious. Hopefuls, I'm telling you what, this has been one of those burn the tape. I guess they would say burn the tape in hockey, but for my purposes, it's just been this week has been a burn the tape sort of week. So yeah, enough already. Let's just get back into the swing of things, and by swing, I'm going to mean that quite literally. So yeah, let's go. We're over this, and yeah, fourth.
Kincaid making his AA home debut today. This crowd is ready to see the young prospect put on a show. It's the Richmond Flying Squirrels and the Harrisburg Senators. Festivities are wrapping up. The home opener is up next. And here at the plate, Jimmy Glowinski. Runner at first, one away. Double play, ball to second. Good feed, that's one. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. Midway in the first, no score. First and second, one away. Stepping up to the plate for Harrisburg, Choo-Choo Kincaid.
Yeah.
No. To left for a base hit.
Oh, okay.
And they stop the runner at third, so bases loaded with one away. I know I was preaching an up-the-middle approach, but that ball was hit right on the screws, and that leads to a lot of base knocks, no matter which direction you send it. Next to hit for the Senators, Jackson Clough. Tough lefty-lefty matchup here for the hitter. The best approach is to stay up the middle. Even if you're a little late, you can send an opposite field line. 0-2, and the delivery. Grounder to the left side.
Uh-oh.
Raise out. Oh, it's off the glove. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Tough way for them to fall behind in this one. An infield single that brings home a run can be so demoralizing. They'll have to refocus and not let this get out of hand. So with one away, the bases are loaded. Coming to the dish now for Harrisburg, Carlos De La Cruz. Fly ball to right. Drops into the glove.
That better not.
Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. And that ends the inning. Any play at the plate is always exciting. Tried to score with 2 outs there, but the tag was just in time. They cut down the run to end the inning. First and second, 2 outs. The left fielder digs in now. The 0-1 offering. On the ground, over to pick it in time. The inning is over, and it could have been worse. 1 run in the inning, but they leave a pair aboard. Midway through the second, all tied 1-1.
Okay, that's
One
whatever
away
that
and
was
a
all
runner
the.
at first. Coming up now to the dish for Richmond, Jimmy Glowinski. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play.
That was a very strange.
The pitch, and there goes the runner from first. This one in for a strike. Safe at second, he easily steals the bat. This team knows the catcher doesn't have an elite arm, so they're doing the smart thing to test it here. The pitcher has to help the catcher by varying timing, stepping off, and breaking the runner's rhythm. And second, and here's the first baseman, Reggie Crawford.
That is a strange.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. On the ground to second, might be two. There's one. And their bad luck continues. Their third double play already, and it ends the third inning for them. The second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop who completes the play, and they get out of the jam and end the inning. Two outs, runner on first base. Digging in for the Senators, Choo-Choo Kincaid. The first overall pick in the recent MLB draft, so there's a lot of hope for what he will turn into at the MLB level. In the air to center. It's carrying.
It's not carrying far enough.
One left on base. Score stays tied, 1-1. Two away and a runner at first. Kincaid getting ready to hit. A first-round pick in the recent MLB draft, so there's a lot of hope for what he will turn into at the MLB level. Bashes this one to deep left center. That one's
Maybe,
back there.
possibly.
It's off the wall.
No.
Runner scores and they take the lead. Big swing of the bat right there to give them the lead. That was clutch. Hard to complain about the result when you smack one off the wall like that, even if you maybe wanted it to carry over the fence. Two out and a runner in scoring position. Now the third baseman, Jackson Clough. This one is labeled. That's back. Out of here. Leaves the yard to right. A two-run blast. And they add to their lead. It's 4-1. And he rounds the bases in his very first trip to the plate. Way to go above and beyond. From yard waste to roadkill, there's no mess that Blank's disposal service can't help you with. Call today to help clean up the mess in your life.
That's cute.
Smoked on the ground to second. Whips it to first. One out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the sixth. One out and the bases are empty. Stepping to the plate next for Richmond, Reggie Crawford. pitch. And pops it up.
I got this one.
2 down.
Easy peasy.
One gone, runner at first. And now, Zach Morgan, 1 for 2.
He's going to go for the steal, isn't he?
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, they get the out. Love the glove work at second base to handle the bounce throw and slap down the tag. But that runner's got to get a better jump. If he can't improve that going forward, they probably won't be sending him often. Kincaid will hit next. Drove it off the wall last time, just missed going yard. And that should be extra bases. Around first, hustling for 2. In safely with a double, second of the day. Seeing the ball very well in this game. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Here's the third baseman, Jackson Clough, already with a 2-run shot back in the 5th inning, and he's looking to add to that impact right now. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch. On the ground, right side, Lewenke whips it to first in time. And there's one away. So up next, Carlos De La Cruz. Hit in the air, right field. Brown gets there. Got it. Runner tagging from third.
Ah! Whoa, hello. Avoid a tag while sliding. Do it back and rotate in the direction you see on screen. Okay.
To the plate.
No.
And the lead is up to 5.
Didn't quite pull the swim move off, but it still worked.
And here's the catcher, Zach Morgan. On the ground to the right side, Kincaid whips it to first. Leadoff hitter retired here in the ninth. So hard for batters to do anything with arm side run like that. You're lucky just to put the barrel on. Nobody on and 2 outs. Now at the dish, Nate Furman. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a flare off the bat. Glasser to first. That'll end the evening's action. Kincaid really stood out in this win. 3 hits, 2 of them for extra bases. Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ballgame. Great effort at the plate.
Something's weird about that. There was that horizontal line type thing. That's just, I'm not sure it should be doing that. Back out of here for a minute and let us look. What's this? What? Oh, come on. All right. Well, it's so if we can do 4 for that. All right, let's do that. All right. Well, from here out, 6 any 6 gives us some more attributes. So yeah, let's do that then.
Kincaid, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. It's the Richmond Flying Squirrels and the Harrisburg Senators. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Digging in for the Senators, Choo-Choo Kincaid. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. A laser into the outfield.
Going nowhere. Bah!
And makes the grab. Runner tags and goes to third. And he was all over that heater. A grain or 2 lower on the ball, and it's still flying, and he's got to jog around the bases. Back to the top of the order here. Digging in for the Flying Squirrels, Carter Howell. 0 for 1 so far.
Okay. He's running.
There goes the runner. This one in for a strike. And safe. That's a stolen base, not close. This is a classic steal situation with 2 outs. If you get thrown out, the batter will just lead off the next inning. But because they got the steal, he could knock in a run with a hit to the outfield. Man on at first. Here's the second baseman, Choo-Choo Kincaid. 0 for 1. Ripped into the outfield.
Foul!
And foul ball. The 0-1.
Well, that's not DPing, but
around second, on the way to third. Headed for the plate. Comes across to score. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. A hard liner into the gap like that shows you that everything is working really well with your swing. Pretty tough to have that kind of contact if you're not executing well in all phases. Carlos De La Cruz now at the plate. No outs and a runner on second.
Woof.
It in the air to left.
No.
One down. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. Runner at second, one away. Coming to the dish now for Harrisburg, Andrew Pinckney. 0-1 now.
Whoa.
First. Steps on first for the out. Next to hit for the Senators, T.J. White. Payoff pitch. Line, and that's a base knock. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single. It's 4-zip. Picks himself up an RBI. A little bit of a dying quail there, just kind of fading over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are beyond frustrating for the pitcher, and a gift from above for the hitter. The batter now, Logan Porter. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Ground ball to second. Gloves it. Whips it to first. 2 away. Got unique needs in redoing your basement? Call Montresor Basement Design and ask for Fortunato. Kincaid, 1 for 2. He swings and drives this one to deep left. Dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases. In safely with a double, second of the day. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Digging in for the Senators, Carlos De La Cruz. Glewenke. Moves it to first. 1 gone. Runner at third and 1 gone. Here's the left fielder, Andrew Pinckney. On the ground, Kachel. Fires over to first. And 2 away now as the run comes in from third. Kincaid getting ready to hit. Switch hitter batting righty against the lefty on the mound.
That's foul.
Down the line, and that is a foul ball. Fly ball, right field.
Now that's going to get caught, so.
One gone, runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Carter Howell.
So that's the leadoff guy, so I'm assuming we got an awful armadillo over there on first, right? Actually, au contraire.
Kicks and delivers. On the ground, right side. That one will find its way through. Lead runner turns at second. The throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. One out and two on. Next up, Christian Koss. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. On the ground, could be two. There's one. Double play. Boy, they cannot seem to break through. That's the inning. This one is pretty well in hand at this point. We head to the bottom of the eighth. The Senators lead it 6-0. So 2 on and 2 out. Now a chance for Andrew Cachel. Right through there for the
Ho!
and that's the ball game. The Senators take. Kincaid, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. It's the Richmond Flying Squirrels and the Harrisburg Senators. We'll be back to get this one started after this. So digging in, Jimmy Glowacki. Runner at first, one away. Ground ball right side, could be two. Feed to second for one. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. One error in the inning, but nothing else. We move on to the bottom of the first. No score. Bases are empty with two away. Coming to the dish now for Harrisburg, Choo-Choo Kincaid. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And they take the lead. It's 1-0. A moment to treasure, his first homer at the Double-A level. That's got to feel great, and I'm sure the organization is hoping to see him belt many more round trippers. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. Work on your breath and find your center while surrounded by your fellow primates at Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes.
Okay then.
Right side. Whips it to first. And there's one down. Two outs, base is empty. Kincaid, already a solo homer in this one.
Oh!
And there's a hit. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Man on at first. And next, the cleanup hitter, Jackson Clough.
So now I'm just a double and triple short of the cycle. No.
Rolls away a little bit. And the 1-1. Popped up. And that's that. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. 3 innings in the books in this one. The Senators lead it 2-0. One down. Digging in for the Senators.
Yike!
Kincaid.
Oh no.
Right field.
That's not.
And it's gone.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Blasted that one out of here. Second home run of the game. And they slide in front in the 6th. It's 3-2. Gotta be riding high after hitting that home run and helping the team take the lead. When a hitter puts a swing like that on the first pitch of an at-bat, it's because they came up looking for that exact pitch. I think that's the case for him there. He absolutely smoked that one. We're back here at the ballpark. Top of the 7th here. And here is Jonah Cox. To the right side. Whips it to first. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can... We head back to the top of the order. Next to bat for the Flying Squirrels, Christian Koss. Oh, 0-2 now. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Offense held in check here. Time to stretch. Harrisburg ahead in this game, 3-2. Stepping up to the plate for Harrisburg, 2-2 Kincaid. 2 home runs under his belt already in this game, most recently in inning number 6. Now he's looking for his 3rd dinger in this spot. This crowd should be on the edge of their seats.
Well,
hit. One run is in. Now the second run crosses the plate, and they're up by 4. That ball was scorched, and he came through in a big way for them on that one. Games like this can really boost the perception of a prospect, and we'll see what it does for his profile. 1 out and 2 on. Next to hit for the Senators, Jackson Clough. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play.
Whoa!
Fires to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. That's some excellent range he showed at second base on that play. He had to go way into shallow right field, then get into a good position to throw to first for the out. Very impressive. So 2 on and 2 out. And here's the first baseman, Carlos De La Cruz. Now here's the 0-2. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. There with plenty of time, inning over. So they get 3 runs, 2 hits, no errors, but 2 are left on base. Looking ahead to inning number 8. The Senators out in front, 6-2. Runner at second, 1 away. Coming to the dish now.
My goodness!
Kincaid. And that one fouled off.
Oh, no. No, okay, that's good.
For the plate. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. Runner at first. Now the third baseman, Jackson Clough. Tang, 26 years old, and he was born in Taiwan. Here's the 1-0 offering. There goes the runner. Strike in there. Shows off the speed, and that's a nice little milestone he won't soon forget. The Senators up big in this game. Here in the bottom half of the 8th. Got him looking, and that's a strikeout. And now the first baseman, Carlos De La Cruz. And now the 3-0 pitch. And ball 4. 2 aboard. 4-pitch walk. The last one not really close. Let's see if he can get back in the zone here. Andrew Pinckney getting ready to hit. Crawford. That'll end the inning after a lot of runs across. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around, and 5 runs score through 8 full. Harrisburg with the lead, 11-2. Bases empty, 1 away. And now the center fielder, Jonah Cox. Gets under it, pops it up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Base is empty with 2 out. The left fielder digs in now. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fly to center, and that ought to do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how he performed in this one. If he puts together games like this frequently, he won't be at this level for long.
Oh my goodness.
Kincaid went yard for the first time in his Double-A career last time out. Let's see if he can carry that power surge over to today. It's the Richmond Flying Squirrels and the Harrisburg Senators. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go. Digging in for the Flying Squirrels, Christian Koss. And he grounds it to the right side. Gloves it. And now one out. Runner at third with one gone in the inning. At the plate, Choo-Choo Kincaid. 5 for 5 yesterday. A fun watch in that one.
Yeah, all he needs is sack fly, so.
Hard hit, right side.
Or.
Flips it to first. 2 away as the run scores from third. That's the kind of situational hitting you like to see at this level. Know the situation and come through with the RBI groundout. 2 outs, base is empty. Kincaid picked up an RBI the last time up. Still their only run of the game so far.
Oh!
Snag for the out. Not much going on for the offense that time. 3 innings in the books in this one. The Senators lead it 1-0.
What can you do, man?
And now, Vaughn Brown.
Oh boy.
The 0-1 gets the bunt down on the right side. De La Cruz. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. What an opportunity this offense has now. He dropped down a sacrifice to move the offensively, and now the bases are loaded.
I don't even know what that was.
Will hit next. Here comes the 2-2. On the ground to the right side. Whips it to first. 2 away. Would you like to learn to make music and work through your personal issues? Then call the fine folks at Thad's Theremin Therapy and book a complimentary trial session today. On the ground, right side, Kincaid. Whips it to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. Nobody on and 2 outs. Here's the second baseman, Choo-Choo Kincaid.
Oof. That's not a double.
Now batting, third baseman, Jackson.
2 away and a runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Jackson Clough.
Watch out, driving in right here. Come on, let's go.
Popped up. Glowinski. And that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. We're through 6 full innings. All tied 1-1. Two down and the potential go ahead in scoring position. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to first in time. And we stay tied, inning over. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Time to stretch. All tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Choo-Choo Kincaid.
Oh, no, that's bad.
Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Well, he certainly wasn't willing to wait around, just barely missed hitting that first pitch fastball out of here. You're in the bottom of the 9th inning, 1 out. And here's the first baseman, Carlos De La Cruz. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to short. Koss. Safe! He beats it!
He's good.
Well, I was recommending going up the middle, but the pull-happy approach worked out that time. Can't expect to get that lucky every time up, though. Huge spot here. Bottom of the ninth, down to their last out. That's in there for strike one.
0-1.
We're back here at the ballpark.
Ooh.
We're in extras here. And now the first baseman, Reggie Crawford. The plan should be to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side. Weekly on the ground to second. Whips it to first. Here in the 10th, the leadoff hitter is out. One down and the winning run just 90 feet away at third.
And I'm on deck. Okay.
Nice grab.
No.
I'm sure he's disappointed after he didn't get the hit on that line out, but that's great contact. The next time he hits it like that, I bet it works out better. Winning run at third, 2 down. That one is absolutely pummeled. Out of here, ball game. That should fire up the dugout.
You
And
think?
the Senators walk it off. They take the win in extra innings. Days like the one he just had are worth savoring. A superb performance at the plate all around, punctuated by the walk-off. Take a bow, kid.
Second, we can move.
6-3, our final score. For our entire excellent crew, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning in to Baseball on the Show. And good night, Jim, wherever you are. Stepping to the plate next for Richmond, Reggie Crawford. And the 1-2. Up the middle.
Oh no!
Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Beautiful example right there of an up-the-middle approach paying off. If you're in the minors and you show that kind of swing consistently, you'll probably... One away, and the bases are loaded here. Next
Oh,
to bat for the Flying
swear word!
Squirrels, number 41.
All right.
On the ground to second.
4,
2.
6.
One. Over to first. Safe.
Are you kidding me?
The hustle he showed on that play just got them a run. If he doesn't explode out of the batter's box, there's no way they avoid the double play. Skipper's got to love seeing that. Nobody on and 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman,
Wow.
Choo-Choo Kincaid. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. That one smashed to left field. Grabs it on.
Oh, for the love of Abner Doubleday.
Not much going on for the offense that time. We go to inning number 2. Richmond with the lead, 9-0. So up next, Choo-Choo Kincaid. First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play. Strong start to the season, putting up some impressive slugging numbers so far.
Oh no!
Sizzling on its way to the outfield. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And next, the cleanup hitter, Jackson Clough.
Well, they got you in the 4-hole for.
This one is labeled. Should be extra bases. One run comes across. Another run scores. Coming to the plate. He's safe. They clear the bases. Bases loaded, and he drives them all in. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. Might be a chance for them to start working their way back into this thing. Digging in for the Flying Squirrels, Andrew Pachel.
All right. What are we thinking? 5-4-3 triple play? What are we thinking? Maybe.
And the 0-1 now. Grounder might be 2. There's 1. Double play. That is outstanding defense. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned.
Barehanded, by the way.
Runners at first and second with 1 out. Kincaid, 1 for 2.
I think we're good for one ribeye.
And that's ripped into right.
Or not!
2 down. Base is empty with 2 out. Diego Velasquez, the next to hit. We're in the top of the 5th inning. 2 down and nobody aboard. This pitch popped up. Kincaid. And that's the 3rd out. So they go quietly here. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Flying Squirrels out in front. 10-7. Runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Choo-Choo Kincaid. 1 for 3.
Let's swing for the fence.
He hits a fly to center. That's pretty deep.
Not deep enough.
Brings it in for the out. 1 runner left on base. The deficit holds. 11-7 our score. One out and the bases are empty. Next to him,
Really?
from the Senators, Choo-Choo Kincaid. Left field getting pretty deep. And that one hops the wall. Around first, hustling for 2. Fires to second, too late, and he's got a double. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. Man at second, 1 away. Digging in for the Senators, Jackson Clough. 0-1, here's the pitch. Grounder to first, Crawford. And steps on the bag for the out. On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result. Runner at third, 2 away. And now, Yohandy Morales. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. 2 outs and a runner at third. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Brady Lindsley digs in now. Sky to left, and this should do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. He was a difference maker for them in this one. They took the loss, but he did a nice job to contribute. 2 on and 2 out, scoreless ball game here. And here's the catcher, Logan Porter. Two now. Swing ball popped up. Kincaid. And that's the end of the inning. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get them home. We move on to the bottom of the first. No score. Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the second baseman, Choo-Choo Kincaid, showing some real power recently. 3 homers so far in this series. In the air to left center. That's back. Hauls it in, 2 away. Now the left fielder, Carter Howell. The 0-1. Double play ball to second. Flips for 1. Double play. That is outstanding defense. Great play to turn 2 and a highlight reel effort to start it with a glove flip to second base. That kind of play is a big risk in the minors because you don't want to stall a promotion by making errors and being viewed as a showboat. Full credit for making that look smooth, though. Welcome back. The Senators at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. Down the left field line.
Oh, no.
It's gone, and it hooks
Foul.
just foul. That one very nearly tied up this ball game, but it bent foul. The pitcher needs to be very cautious with him. He looks locked in. Absolutely wrecked in the air to deep right center, and it's gone. A home run. Made them pay for that one. 4th home run of the series. And we have a tie ball game.
I didn't even see that come down. Where did it go?
Pitchers who throw high fastballs need to put them up and out of the zone, particularly if they're on the outer half. If it's in the zone, it's too easy for the hitter to extend and barrel it up like he did there on the Oppo bomb. Nobody on with 1 out, and now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Choo-Choo Kincaid. He's already homered in this ball game.
Oh, no. Well.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, no. Okay, that's staying in, but...
Around first, hustling for 2. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the 3rd time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. Jackson Clough will hit next. Such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Keeps the heart rate low, maintains focus, and doesn't shift approach in run-scoring opportunities. What an asset in the lineup.
No.
1 and 2.
In the dirt, but blocked. Runner stays put. Count goes to 1 and 2.
Hey, come on, Chuck. Your turn right here.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And there's a hit. Stop sign goes up at 3rd. Runners at the corners with 1 out. got away with it right there. That ground ball was yanked and it was hit hard, so that made the difference. Like I said earlier, I really think a better approach would be staying up the middle, but it worked out that time. Coming to the dish now for Harrisburg, Kevin Made. The 0-1. Rolled to short, could be 2.
Oh, no.
To second, that's 1, and that's 2. They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they get out of this jam. Now, Sabine Sabalas. Grounder to second. Kincaid. Out on the off-balance throw. Two outs with runners at the corners. Coming up now to the dish for Richmond, Vaughn Brown. The 1-0 pitch. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second and out. That ends the inning. The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got into position quickly and a rocket down to second base to end the inning. One down. Digging in for the Senators, Choo-Choo Kincaid.
I think so. Or not.
And they get the out. One down and the winning run on first.
Big one.
Swing and a drive. Out of here.
Like that one?
Wow. Ball game. A fantastic showing all around, and then he put the exclamation point on it with the walk-off to make it really special. What a game. A 5-3 final in this one. For our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning in.
No! Ah, come on. Yay. Ah. All right. Well, while they're in transit, I will make my way to the fridge and get a cold beverage that's to wet my proverbial whistle. It's getting thirsty over here. I'll be right back. Alrighty then. Much better. New Hampshire? Hang on, let me see something here. Yikes. They can stink up the joint after they got done with us, huh?
Kincaid, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance, they'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Harrisburg Senators and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Kincaid will hit next. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play.
Oh no! 3-6-1 swear word. No, 3-6-3.
Double play to turn, especially because the first baseman has to display exceptional footwork. The infielders did a really nice job there. Now the left fielder, Javon Ward. Now the payoff pitch. Rolled to short, could be two. Off balance speed, there's one. And two. What a play. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. Two outs, runner on first base. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Choo-Choo Kincaid.
All right, you embarrassed me last time. I'm going to embarrass you this time. That's how it works.
Swings and sends a laser to right.
Oh, or not. I spoke too soon.
So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one left. Moving on now to the home half of the third inning. Harrisburg with the lead, 1-0. Man at first with one gone. Next to hit for the Fisher Cats, Rainer Nunez. The Fisher Cats with a 0 in the hit column so far. On the ground to second, might be two. Glove flip for one, and that's two. Good pitch, good fielding once the ball was in play. All around, nice job. 4-6-3, inning-ending double play. This broadcast is sponsored by NARF, helping small businesses do big things through science.
All right.
And a high fly out to center.
Nope.
There's one down. One down. Now it's the second baseman, Choo-Choo Kincaid. That's through for
Well,
base knock.
I'll take the hit, but...
And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. Digging in for the Senators, Jackson Clough.
Here we go. Need you right here.
Rolls away a little bit. And a fine job keeping it close right there. Tying run waits at the plate. That one is smoked. Right field. It's back.
Oh.
Here comes the throw. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. So digging in.
I had no business getting back to base safely on that, but okay then.
The Senators with the tying run at the dish. Liner, base hit.
No, stay
The
put for this
tying run
one.
is aboard. Andrew Pinckney, the next to hit. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he grounds it to the right side.
Oh,
to
no.
Jesus. Play made. That ends the inning. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get them home. We head to the bottom of the 8th. The Fisher Cats out in front, 3-1. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Yohendrick Pinango. Up the middle, Kincaid. And that ends the inning. 3 walks in the inning, but they couldn't make them pay. Through 8 full. New Hampshire with the lead, 3-1. Bases are empty with 2 away. And now at the plate, Nick Schnell.
I think we'll just go back to our hotel.
In the air to right, and that should do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Gotta be a frustrating day. The team lost, and he had a game that he knows isn't up there with his best. He wasn't outright bad, but this wasn't his finest hour.
Mm.